is even higher.
I think it will be. I think that's my candidate, or perhaps here. Wait, 743.
Christ, then.
Let's try over here, John.
We're up on Moel y Golfa, up above the Severn Valley, just outside of Welshpool. Here with John and Graham. John's got the level. Actually, John's got the staff. And Graham's at the optics on the level.
This is higher.
743.
Right. So I don't think there's anything.
Still got too high.
And
If I go, no,
they're trying to work out which is the very highest point of this hill, which is, I believe, a 403 metre spot height in Marilyn. So there's John with the staff. It's got a little bubble, so you can get vertical alignment. They've checked 3 positions so far, and 2 of them seem as if they're giving the same height.
so 7
Let's try again. I'll try and into it. That's going to be lower. That's all lower. Yeah, it was.
Make it another millimetre.
Well, we'll swap staffs and swap over a bit and see if we get the same answer. You found a different point there. That's only 739. Don't know how I've managed that. Still got the bubble in the centre.
Still there? Try that on then. I'll come back a bit.
Ah, right, yeah. 7. Right, so you weren't at the highest point of the rock bed originally.
Probably not.
So 739. Just move it forward again, or wherever it was before. Yeah, that's the highest point. That's 739.
So 739 there.
Yeah.
Over to the other one?
And that one I think is 743
Now,
again.
Moel y Golfa has 2 potential positions vying for the exact summit. So they've just worked out the highest position of the ground here, and where John is now going is past what the locals know in this area as either the Gypsy Monument or the Gypsy Memorial, and we'll take a little look at that before I close off. And John's now working his way towards the other candidate for highest point of Moel y Golfa. So we'll just go back to Graham. Graham, of course, the vast majority of the hills that you do survey, it's probably for absolute height for either summit or col, isn't it?
Well, I suppose in its widest sense, Merlin, the vast majority of hills that we survey with avenues and stuff like that was just getting highest points for the hill. But when we come out on a survey like this with the heavier gear, then yeah, you're right. What we're doing a lot now is col and summit work to get drops.
Well, of course, today we aren't actually doing that, are we?
No, we're not. No, it was just a matter of when I came up here with an Abney a few years ago. I couldn't separate the difference in height between the little knoll that we're standing on now and the one over there that you can see John on. John's over there. I'm just going to have to take another reading with him.
Yeah. Okay, Graham.
Bear with me.
So they've got the one reading for the highest ground here, And if I just come behind Graham,
0.854.
you'll see John in the distance, and that's the other point. That John's looking around for the highest ground at the moment, and then they'll compare the readings between where John is now and where he was, very close to where I am and Graham are. And we'll work out the highest point of Moel y Golfa.
0.868. .911. It's still that first one, isn't it? Looks like this is the highest point.
What, where we are?
Yeah, over there by that rock.
Yeah.
I think, unless we find something like the higher soon. .840.
There's nothing higher than this, there.
So 840 was the best, was that right?
840 is the highest point.
Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ground here beats it?
It beats it by 79 to 84, roughly 5 centimetres, 4.8 centimetres I think.
4.8 centimetres.
We'll do some sums on paper in a minute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Very.
But, that's why I couldn't separate it with the Abney last time, because the resolution of the Abney would be no better than 20 centimetres, you see, and it's a lot less than that.
So very, very close.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Very close.
I'm just going to go down to the memorial, Graham.
Yeah.
So when John comes back up here, if you check the heights here, presumably you will.
Yes.
If you keep the staff on the highest point, and I'll come back up here afterwards,
Yeah,
if that's okay.
Yeah, fine.
So I'll try not to slip. I almost did at the start. It's a little bit slippy, very wet underground. We've had a tremendous amount of rain over the last this job just passing. Yeah, an awful lot of rain over the last month and a half or so. So again, we're on the summit of Moel y Golfa. Beautiful views of the Shropshire Plain in the background, and this is part of the Gypsy Monument, or the Gypsy Memorial. And up there is a beautiful plaque. I'll read it out. It says, "This monument was erected in memory by..." Sorry, I'll start again. "This monument was erected in memory of his father by Uriah Burton, Romany Chal, better known as Hughie, or Big Just, died 5th November 1986. His wish was for his ashes to be spread on this mountain. Uriah was a fighter for the weak, good to the poor, teacher to the ignorant, and a true legend in his own time. He was known and respected by all gypsies and creeds. He was never beaten in fisticuffs from the age of 5 to 60. A man who led his people into the 20th century, he was a good husband, father and granddad, and was truly loved by all his family." So that is, again, what is known locally as the Gypsy Monument, or the Gypsy Memorial. And we'll just go back up to John and Graham. We'll do a little bit of filming just for a minute or so, and we'll see if they can position the staff or indicate the very highest point.
734? No, it's 739. I'm pretty sure. I say we'll check them again. We'll do them.
No, 0.840.
Yes.
So delta equals 1 4 from that. 4 from 4. No. 4 what?
Oh no, wait a minute. It's 793, John. It's 793. I beg your pardon. That's
I was going to say, it's 1 millimetre or something. It was. 7 4.
That was the bit that I slipped over
5
Yeah.
centimetres.
Yeah.
before.
that's right.
So there's a 5 centimetre difference.
That is correct so far, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we've got tons of time, because we didn't bring the GPS up because we were miserable buggers, John's going to do the level and I'll do
Yeah.
the staff, and we'll just check we get the same answer.